Hello Bobcats! Today we're going to teach you how to get your MyOpenMath account and how to enroll in your specific math class. You should have already received your materials when you received your Chromebook, your Spiral notebook for math, as well as your math workbook. Alright, so let's start by opening an account. So you're going to want to go to your initial Google screen, just like you see on the screen, and you're going to want to go to the address bar. And the address bar is located up on top, right up here where it says search Google or type a URL. That's the address bar. And in the address bar, you're going to want to type in myopenmath.com. So once you've typed in myopenmath.com, this is the screen you should see. Now once you've gotten to this point, you're going to not go to the username or the password because you haven't done that yet. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be going to this. You're going to click on the register as a new student. Alright, congratulations, we're getting there. Now, once you have entered that, you're going to enter your username, which is right here. This is going to be your lunch number, or the number you use to sign into your Chromebook. You're going to put that number right here, whatever it happens to be. A lot of you start with 100, whatever the number happens to be. Not going to be using this number, but you're going to be using your personal lunch number, your personal Google number that you signed into your Chromebook with. Once you have your username written in, next thing you're going to want to do is choose a password. Your password is going to be the exact same number. So your lunch number, or the number you signed in to get your Google account, is going to be the exact same. So this number right here that you just put in is also going to be put in right here. So whatever your number is, again, it's not going to be this number, but it's your personal lunch number or your personal Google account number.
Alright Bobcats, we are still starting an account. Just like Mr. Day said, you have put your username, your password in, and just go ahead and type that same number for a third time. So your number getting into your Chromebook, your number for lunch is your password. It is also the number you're going to use for your username. The next says enter your first name. Well, I'm going to pretend like my first name is Julie. So I would type in the word Julie. Last name, I'm going to pretend my last name is Smith. You're not going to type in Julie Smith. That's not your name, of course. Type in your first and last name. And now that I have typed in Julie Smith, the next one can be a little tricky. So this might be time where you pause to make sure you have some spelling that is correct, that you have everything you need. So when we enter our email address, this is going to be your lunch number or your Chromebook number again. So I'm going to go ahead and put that number. Don't put this number, put your number. And then we have to put at, so that at Waterford. And you want to make sure that you have no capital letters for Waterford. And you're not going to have any spaces. It's all going to be spelled all together. And then you're going to have a period, dot, K, another dot, 12, dot K12. Sorry, let me take this out. I don't know what I put that there. There we go. Dot K12 dot CA dot US. So you can see there's a lot that you have to type for your email. So you want to put your number for your Chromebook or your lunch number at waterford.k12.ca.us. No capital letters, nothing is capitalized, there's no spaces, and you have a total of 3 periods only. So take a second, pause it, write it on paper if you need to, but go ahead and put your email address in where it says enter email address. All right, we have our email put in, and then we're going to go ahead and make sure we keep this blue, and we want to make sure that we go ahead and check the next box blue as well. We need to go ahead and mark that one as blue. So we have 2 of them checked off. Again, our goals today is registering on this account and then also enrolling. So we're not going to do the enrollment part yet. We're going to meet our first goal. We're going to make an account. All right, I have marked mine. I have 2 blue little squares. And finally, I'm going to go ahead and click the sign up button on the bottom because I'm ready to start my account and meet our first goal.
All right, congratulations. Step 1 is complete. We have signed up. You have your username, which is confirming right here. Now our next step, once we have gotten to this page, is to go ahead and click this hyperlink right here. Notice it's purple. It means you can click on it and it'll take you to the login page.
All right, Bobcats, we have created our account. Our second goal was to make sure that we are enrolled in Mr. Day's class or my class, Mrs. Wilhite's math class. So hopefully you're right here at this page and you now have a username and password. Your username and password is your number, that number that you typed in that you got in your Chromebook or your lunch number. Go ahead and type in your username and your password, that same number, so we can get enrolled.
All right, we're making progress. Now, we want to make sure that we have your name. It should be welcome to my open math, and your name should be there. Our next job is go ahead and click this button right here, enroll in a new class. All right, now what we need to do is, once we've enrolled in this class, is we need to put the specific course ID. Mrs. Wilhite will have an ID, and Mr. Day, myself, will also have an ID. Those are going to be different numbers. So depending upon your teacher, you're going to have to put in a different ID.
All right. Now you want to make sure you put the right course ID. If you are in Mrs. Wilhite's class, you're going to write down what's in red. You're going to put all of these red numbers right here into the course ID. If you are in Mr. Day's math class, then you need to make sure that you use purple numbers. The numbers that are in purple are going to go right here into course ID. Again, Mrs. Wilhite's math class, 79168. Mr. Day's math class,
79169.
and then that will allow you to enroll. So again, we made the account. Let's go ahead and try to enroll.
Now that you put in your course ID for your specific math teacher, you will have to put in the enrollment key. And the enrollment key is going to be just the number 1 for everyone.
Okay, Bobcats, we can push sign up. We're ready to enroll. And then once you go ahead and click that sign up button, you're going to go back to your main dashboard. Right here, main page. You want to click this main page so you can get back to your dashboard. Click that link right there for me. All right, we made an account on myopenmath.com. Julie Smith, that's my account, and your name is listed there. The second goal, which was to make sure that we are enrolled, you can see that right here is the course that you're enrolled in. So you enrolled. Now, every day that you go into myopenmath.com to get your assignments, you will need to click this box. This box that's in green, that rectangle, is where you will need to go every time you're on this website to find your assignments. And
thank you for listening. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact either Mrs. Wilhite or myself by Class Dojo or by email or phone call. Thank you.